Okay, this week's video is going to be pretty fun, probably very unhinged.
Very, completely.
Because
oh
we
my
have
God.
a guest star today. We have. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Well, what else can I say? I think you've seen me in other videos, but I've never featured. So I'm her roommate. I'm Xime. And yeah, we're going to talk about your week.
Yes.
Like all we do during the week.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we were just talking about how, for me, my week starts on Sunday. For Xime?
Which is weird, because for me, it's always been a Monday. Like, the start of the week is Monday, because that's where you go to school and everything.
Right, I guess I get that. But the calendar says Sunday first.
Oh my God,
Sunday.
The calendar. Okay, because we listen to the calendar so much.
I do. For anybody who's seen my videos, the calendar is my life. And so that's kind of what this video is about. We're going to go through the week, and I have some timestamps in there. And this is pretty much what I do in a week. I think Sunday, where were you? Where were you Sunday? Why were you not around?
Where was I? I don't know. I saw the start of the video, and where was I?
Because I went on a walk with Ariel.
What was I doing on Sunday? Where was I?
Where were you? Because Sunday mornings they offer, and I've talked about it once. Do you want to talk about it? Tell them about.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know.
What do we do?
Thing. The whole Sunday thing.
Yeah. So because we live so close to a very, I guess, pretty. I don't know, like a main street. Yeah, it's like a very important street. And basically, it's an avenue, and what they do is that they close it, and you can ride your bikes, and it's like a whole trail from basically where we live all the way down to like a park, a really big park, and like there's a lot of things on the way, like restaurants, and you can actually rent the bikes there, so you can just go and...
For free, right?
Yeah, for free.
For free.
Which
I think is pretty cool. I think that's something that we should do in the States, honestly. Because it's promoting exercise.
It is. And it's also really pretty. I mean, they do tell you that you can only use them for like an hour. But everybody uses them for longer than an hour.
That's actually funny. So I don't know where you were that Sunday.
Me neither. I don't remember where I was.
But anyways.
What was I doing? Did I sleep here? Of course I did.
Oh, that was the weekend you went out with your friends. Right?
Oh!
Yes. But see, and the thing is like, today is Tuesday. We're recording this on Tuesday. So I did this whole video last week. And it feels like centuries ago. Because this day, Sunday, was also the day I went to the mall to buy my graduation dress. Because...
You texted me. You texted me about the dress. You told me that you already had it. Then you bought it. Yeah, I was. Let me tell you guys, I went with my friends. And whoever says that I didn't invite Giselle, that is such a lie. I invited her, and she didn't want to come. She had something to do. I don't know what you had to do.
I went to Orizaba. To Oaxaca.
Yeah, you went to Oaxaca.
God, see, that also feels like centuries ago.
Yeah.
Sunday night, I was working on my Oaxaca video. We went to Oaxaca Friday, Saturday, and you went to your friends Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
We didn't see each other all weekend.
No, but then we saw each other Monday.
We did, yeah.
And this is our like together Monday schedule. We get ready to go to the gym.
Today.
Yeah, we didn't get to go today. Today's Tuesday.
Oh, there I am.
Normally I go to Capas Seats on Tuesday, but today it was just different. But yeah, at the gym we normally hit 2 days arms, then take a break, and then 2 days legs.
Wait. No. That's my shirt.
Oh, okay. That's my shirt. We just started laughing because we saw Jimena's shirt in the background and we thought it was her chonies.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Because that's what we do. That's what I do sometimes.
That's
Which is fine.
Because it makes sense.
Yeah, where else am I gonna hang them?
She washes them to dry.
Oh my God.
Okay, this video is actually the funniest thing in the world.
I've never seen it.
Look at my arms.
Oh my God, look at my legs. I look like a rabbit. What are we doing?
Oh my God. We hit arm day that day, and that was us Stretching. We'll stretch and then do a good 4 or 5 workouts.
Yeah.
Push-pull day with arms, rest, and then 2 days of legs, hammy, and...
I remember that day, specifically, I forgot my cell phone here.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that's true. Which is okay, because she had good company.
You had 100% of my attention.
No, literally. Word. And then, yeah, we went to Chirawi. After that, the supermarket's right there close to Planet. And then I started getting ready to make breakfast.
Which is basically what we do, right?
Yeah.
Like, we go to the gym, we come back, at least I shower, and then I have breakfast, and then I run to school.
Yeah. And because you have a smaller breakfast normally.
Uh-huh.
My breakfast, I have a big breakfast, no lunch, and then a big dinner. And then...
So here's different. Like, we have or at least I have a small breakfast, and then my lunch would be like my biggest meal of the day, and then I sometimes don't eat dinner.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really that hungry.
Yeah. Or you'll just eat like a toast or whatever.
Toast
yogurt
or fruit or something.
But no.
Oh my god, the kitchen was empty that day.
Yes, and actually
so
it's always kind of worked out like that for me. I think because everybody else is eating like similar to you.
Like
then,
I do.
Yeah. Then I'm cooking at a weird time. I mean, what time was this? This was already, I think, 11, is what it said. But yeah, and I love Mondays. I love Mondays because we can go to the gym and then I can actually make breakfast.
Me too.
Because I don't ever get to make breakfast Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I get to delude myself into thinking that we can, like, do everything we want. Because we wanted to do this video on Monday. And I said, of course we're going to have time. Why wouldn't we have time? And then we came back around 9:30, 10. And I need to shower and get ready for the day and have breakfast. And basically get to school. And when I look at the time, it's already fucking... It's 11:15 and I haven't done anything.
The days go by so
fast.
So freaking fast because we're both so freaking busy.
We are. Like, yesterday I didn't see you all day.
No. Sometimes it'll be like that.
Left at 11 and I didn't come back until midnight.
Yep. Yeah, and so Monday you leave for class, right? And then while she's in class, then since I don't have anything to do during the day until class that evening, then I'm doing homework. So yeah, I have, after the gym and after eating dinner, then at noon I have supervision. Or yeah, breakfast, and then I have supervision. And then that day I got to do a little bit of writing, which was nice.
You did.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, you showed me. I remember.
Nice. And then editing too. I get to work on editing my videos. Because there's always something coming up. But yeah, that was Monday. What else did you do Monday?
On Monday, I was really, really tired from the weekend, but I think I had to go to Servicio Becario for a bit.
Tell them about that.
So my Servicio Becario, which I don't know what it would be in English. I'm very bilingual, but not that bilingual.
It's like an internship.
Kind of, yeah. Like when you get a scholarship,
right.
From, I don't know if it's the same in the States, but here in Mexico, what you do is when a university gives you a scholarship, you have 2 ways of basically paying it back, quote unquote. You either work at school, and they give you like the tickets that I told you about.
Yeah. For
a really big, what's it called? Well, it's not a raffle. What's it called? I don't know. You can win houses and apartments and cars and money and a lot of other things. And yeah, you have a different amount of tickets depending on how much of a scholarship the school gives you.
Yeah.
And basically that's what I was doing. My Servicio Becario is with the sports department, so I have to cover some games and just be there. And for example, yesterday I had to go to the meeting of there's a big tournament going on right now, like a championship, but it's like yes, it is like college level, but still some of the people there, some of the teams are still from high school. It was awful. It was a massacre.
Like JV teams then.
Girl, the game when was it? Yesterday. It was Upaep versus another team from, I think, Celaya. I have no idea. 110 points. And, like, what was it? I think 110 and freaking 48 points.
Yeah.
It was a massacre.
Yeah.
It was awful. It hurt to watch.
But yeah, so she spends a lot of time there with them, and so
I do.
sometimes I have to share her with her servicio de cargo. I have to share her with her servicio de cargo
Do
and
not
her classes.
listen to her. I've told her. I've said, "Why don't you come over to watch a game with me?
I
We
have
can
wanted
just hang
to.
out there." And what happens? It's almost the end of the semester, and she hasn't come once.
I have still not had the chance to
Not
see a game.
once.
I really, really want to, but as you can see, our days are pretty packed. And it's free, damn it. I do want to go. I really, really want to go.
I don't believe you anymore.
I've said freaking and damn it already.
Me too. And I said fucking.
Okay. We said bleep.
Hey, we're gonna bleep it. Don't worry.
Yeah, definitely not. But but let's see.
You look cozy.
This is Tuesday. Yeah.
This is Tuesday.
This was Tuesday.
Are you sure?
So yes, we
Oh,
went to the
there
gym.
I am again.
Cause we went to the gym and then we didn't go to the gym.
That salad looks at me. Oh.
Yeah. The Tuesday was our second day.
Mine?
Of the gym. Yeah. So this is where I wash dishes. Sometimes I'll do like make it a point to wash my dishes in the kitchen, but whenever I've just finished eating, it's just my plate. Then I'll rinse it in the sink. But he might washes her dishes.
I do, and it's that I don't have many faults. I don't have many defects.
I agree.
That is one of them. Because okay, we need to give them context.
Yeah.
We live on a third floor, which is basically like a fourth floor, because it's ground floor, first, second, and third, and we're on the third floor.
Yes.
And going downstairs 4 floors just to wash my dishes, I'm sorry, but no.
No,
There's
agree.
just no way.
I get it. I just don't want them to yell at me.
They're not gonna yell.
I know. But yeah, so Tuesday we went to I went to practicum, got out, chilled, and then did homework, and then did homework, chilled, did homework, then we went to the gym, then did more homework, and then had dinner, and then did more homework. Yeah, just always homework. And then
You're always doing homework.
yes, dude, which is why I haven't been able to go to the things. But yeah, so I wake up at 6:30 for
that is
practicum.
Oh well, no.
Yeah.
That is not a lie. That is not a lie. I was gonna say you were a liar,
I wake
pants
up-
on fire, but no.
I
that
wake
is
up at
not a
6:30,
lie.
and Xime also kind of wakes up at 6:30
Yeah.
because of my alarms.
No,
I can't wake
I
up.
do it on my own because I'm a morning person. I like waking up early because I feel like I can
Good.
squeeze the best of the day. I can have the best.
I'm not. I hate waking
Yeah,
up early.
I know.
but it is that I try to stay out of the room from 6:30 to 7, getting ready outside, so that way I don't bother her, and then I make my breakfast.
That's why you do it.
Yeah.
I thought you took forever in the bathroom.
No, you see, I do my hair, I do my makeup, I'm in the I'm always
It
with
doesn't bother me at all.
No,
Actually,
it's
I
fine.
thought like, why is she taking so like?
Yeah.
Literally, what is she doing? Is she swimming in the toilet? What is she doing?
Literally. No, and then I come in and I make my breakfast. These are my
That
little rice
looks
cakes.
amazing.
These shout out to Debony. Debony
Yeah.
actually is the reason that I
She
started
put you
making
on?
these. She put me on these.
Wow,
And so yeah, it's like
they're really good.
7:10, 7:07.
Remember
Anywhere around
that
there when I
one
finish.
time before our what was it on? I think it was Friday. Oh, Valentine's. When I came back in the morning, we had like 3 of those each.
Yeah,
They were really good.
They were good.
I think those were the best ones yet.
Word. And those are when I was using freeze dried strawberries. Gotta get some
Yeah.
freeze dried strawberries.
They
And
were
then,
really good.
and like this is how I eat my apple because I'm too lazy to
Oh
cut
my
it.
god, you're an animal.
No, I don't cut the apple. I just put the peanut butter on the thing.
So they call FBI, Homeland Security, Trump.
We're calling him mommy. Don't call him mommy. He's literally not gonna let me back in.
He's not gonna let you back in.
No,
It's okay. You can live with me. I'll serve you.
Word.
I'll rescue you. What are you doing?
this is nachos.
I thought that was like what's this called? Mac and cheese. And I said,
Oh no, that'd be crazy.
What the hell is wrong with this girl?
Yeah, so I had some leftover ground beef, and I heated up some cheese.
For the salad?
No, this is the taco. No, these are just the nachos.
Oh,
yeah. So then I bought some chips. Yeah, I bought some chips. I tried to like make some pretty like diversified meals.
You do. With the
I make it work.
With the same 5 ingredients.
Ground beef, chicken, sopita, all of it.
And salads.
And salad.
In all its presentations.
That's all I need.
Everything you can think of.
Mm-hmm. Rice.
Rice.
Yeah.
Well, I've only seen you make rice.
I made rice 3 times because I burnt it the past 2 times.
I need to tell you, I did try that first batch of rice. I almost died.
It's like that.
I would have gotten food poisoning.
Remember that episode of SpongeBob whenever he like puts something in his mouth, he's like, because it's so like, why is it spicy? No, literally, that was my bad. I oversalted my rice. Alexa has told me I've oversalted my rice. My mom oversalts her rice. So I think it's just
which is funny because we don't use salt back home. Like, I don't put salt on anything.
And I don't put salt on my eggs. Like, I really don't ever use salt for my stuff other than
of oil that you put in your eggs. You don't need salt. Your arteries are already clogged.
The attacks are crazy.
This is for the fans. Fans, don't judge me. My half of the room is a mess. I'm sorry, I hadn't noticed.
It's literally always featured. It will be featured the entire time in the background.
And I apologize. I'm sorry.
It's cute.
I'm sorry to the fans. I'm sorry to this man.
Okay, that day.
When was this?
That was Thursday. That was my last day of Capacites for the week, and I got to tour the hospital visit instead of a home visit, which was very, very cool, very exciting. It was interesting. It was really sad because obviously like they were in the infirmary. It was like a special ward for them. And I'm gonna do like a Capacites specific video next week and talk more about it. But no, it was a win. It was another win. And it just be
it's always a win.
Mm-hmm. Is that spaghetti?
I think it is.
Spaghetti is another thing that I can't stop making.
Me neither. Like, it's my thing.
Oh, dude, this was
the easiest. And also, fans, I do have to say something. We have a little bit of contraband up here.
Oh, yeah.
We have a hot plate, which is basically not allowed, so don't tell my boss.
Yeah.
And I sometimes use it to cook, and I've told you so. Like, if you want to use it, go ahead and use it.
Yeah, I'm scared of authority for some reason.
I am the authority.
No, literally, he met us in RA. Dude, this was the Thursday I went out.
It is. I saw those videos.
I went with
Yosetti and Martin.
Yosetti, Martina, Caro. These are some international, or some students from the international group, global crew. Very, very cool party.
Friend? The French.
The French people?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw a few of them. French people went. Colombians
the
went.
love of my life was there, and I wasn't.
Literally.
Why didn't I go? What was I doing?
You couldn't go because of all of the stuff.
Because I had a meeting.
I invited her out every night for the weekend. I mean, I didn't even go out.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is Friday.
Like, look at me.
I got to wash
I'm
my
working.
hair. Yeah.
What am I doing? I was working.
I ended up not going out Friday. Yosetti invited me out, and I could not. I just could not do it.
Saturday.
I did go out Saturday night, though.
And you left me hanging. Just saying. No, which is fine.
You couldn't go because of the drinking things.
No, yeah. That too. But that wasn't this weekend, was it?
That was this past weekend.
This past weekend.
And then you had...
Fans, I need to tell you, I had a little bit of a mental breakdown this weekend.
So this whole week was her leading up to that. Her doing homework right there, she was already feeling it.
Because I'm telling you, like, both of us... Oh, there I am again.
Yeah.
Like, both of us are always working, like or at least I am always jumping from meeting to meeting in Servicio Becario and just classes and regular work. And so it's Giselle, like, sometimes we don't see each other until 9, until we go to sleep. But it's like a 12-hour day, maybe longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's
hard.
what caused my breakdown this past weekend. Those grapes, I need to tell you guys a story about those grapes. She left them outside. She was this close to having iodine poisoning.
Which is funny because So another contraband is we had a fish. We had a fish. Strong on the had because Ximena asked me to put some drops in there, and I thought that there were only one type of drops for these fish.
Ask me how long that fish lived with us. You can, but I bet you're asking yourselves, hey, how long did that fish last with you guys? I'm gonna tell you, it lasted not more than a week. Because I asked Giselle, can you put the drops so he doesn't get poisoning from the chlorine in the water? Yeah. And you know what? I can't even say. I
use the same drops that you're supposed to use in the cleaning
to disinfect fruit and vegetables. Yep. You poison him.
This man died of iodine poisoning, and then I almost died of iodine poisoning because
he's hunting you from the grave. He is. And also, we need to add this video because we have a video of us like giving him a funeral.
Okay, I'll insert it. Again. Oh, hey, shout out to my mom. Because
Always.
This day she got an award. So they were doing like this big recognition for like the women in STEM.
Women in STEM
in Lovington, and so she got recognized as just a straight up gangster because she is. Mm-hmm. Isn't that cute,
ma'am? Woo! You deserve it.
Woo woo. Go chill out.
How have we been talking for 21 straight minutes? We are yappers.
Literally, we can't run out of shit to say.
No, we cannot.
It could never be me. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm sorry for everybody who is maybe a little lost, maybe a little like overwhelmed by our giggling.
No, you're just not ready because the fans, you know who you are. We love you, and you've heard us like. All those nights we've been talking to everyone.
Yeah.
To Owen. To your mom. And
Anaí, Edit.
May, we talked to May last night.
I put a few of the phone calls and videos in here. I was just got off the phone with Anaí right there. And then that was when I went to go take my pictures. But yeah, people we stay connected.
We do.
What day is this? This is Saturday.
Think it's Saturday.
So this was after my pictures, and I went and got a torta. Yeah.
That looks
because I just felt like I deserved it. I finished my video, and then I went out because of course
I
did. That was the day I went out. Oh my gosh! And then yo said too, and I went out.
The chain. Where is this?
This is the Islas.
Cholula. Y la isla.
Yeah.
It's la isla.
Yeah, in Galapagos.
We once found a Pepto-Bismol bottle, like empty bottle, on the floor. We did. Remember? I think it was the first time we went out.
Ah, yes. So
that was fun.
Tell them about the Islas. Tell them about that area.
Okay, so here in Puebla, there's like I don't know how to call it. Maybe like a cul-de-sac, I guess.
Yeah, just like I always refer to it like when I tell people it's like campus corner because OU has campus corner. Yeah. Everybody has like their little area of bars and clubs and stuff like that. It's just a lot better over here.
There's a bit more budget. Even a little bit more budget.
Word.
And so basically it's like a campus corner with how many? I think it's like maybe 4 or 5 clubs.
Yeah?
Maybe
5, 6?
I think so. Maybe more, yeah, like 6.
But we normally go to Be Unique.
B.
And then Black. Down, which is a little bit down the street. And then, what's the other?
Bar 27.
27, that's what it was. And
then
what was that?
Try them all.
We haven't tried them all.
We're gonna try them all. We're gonna do the whole rounds.
Yeah, there are several, but we just don't go to them all.
And I think we were leaving when, like, we're not, how many people were we, like, maybe 4 or 5?
That first time?
When we felt the Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, it was me, you, Goose, and,
Martina, right? No, it wasn't Martina. I don't remember who it was.
It was your friend.
It was my friend.
Goose.
Which one?
The boy.
Goose.
No.
The boy.
Xime.
Ah! Xime. Xime, we love you.
I know, sorry, Xime.
Yeah, we were leaving, and so another thing you need to know about this is, like, most of the people who go there, we're college students, but also there's a little bit of an older range of people who go there.
Yeah.
So there's this running joke about them being old and just, like, going back home and resting because it's a Thursday. You need to go to work on Friday. What are you doing here, sir? Go home. And we were leaving and we found this bottle, like empty bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
Like just straight up drank the whole thing, poor guy.
Like shocked.
Literally. No, it is kind of funny. We're 23.
We are.
We're both 23, and so we're kind of like in the middle. Either everybody is extremely young or extremely old. And so we're kind of like...
There's no middle ground. We are the middle ground.
Yeah.
And there's only like 2 of us.
Yeah, we haven't had any luck.
Goose is older than us. No, we haven't.
And then Goose is older.
Goose
but
is
yeah,
older.
so... And I think I talked a little bit about after Valentine's Day and our slump.
Our slump.
I feel like our semester has gone like
up. I think it went up so fast. Yeah, like that when we crashed. We crashed. Like we for real went from here all the way down here.
We've crashed emotionally. We've crashed because of school.
We did.
Yeah, we've been overwhelmed.
But we didn't slack though.
But we never slacked. You cannot say
slacked.
that we did not do the thing.
When we lock in, we lock in.
And how long do we have left?
5 weeks. I know.
5
it physically hurts that you're gonna leave me. What are we gonna do?
4 weeks till graduation, 5 weeks of classes, 6 weeks till I am gone.
6 weeks.
Shut up. I know.
It's basically it's not even 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
How did it go by so fast?
I don't know, and I've been saying like I'm not ready to go home, but I'm also excited to go home. I'm not ready to leave here, but I'm excited for the things that are coming over there. But I'm gonna miss Ximena.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Ximena is honestly tell them about how you got picking roommates.
I'm gonna tell you.
And then we'll don't worry, we'll be wrapping up soon so that way nobody's watching.
Or maybe we won't. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk and talk and talk, and you just have nothing else to do but to listen to us. So
I can't imagine them putting it on 0.5 or 2.5, whatever. It's gonna sound funny, but you'll enjoy it.
It will, but we will have like the background of our friendship.
Exactly.
So basically, and this is like so random because the girl who's usually an RA on our floor, she left for an exchange program. She left for this semester, and she asked me before she left if I wanted to cover her for the semester.
Right.
And stupid me, I said, how hard can it be? Turns out it's meetings at 9 in the evening, and then the next day, 7 a.m., another meeting. Who would have thought? Yeah. Who would have thought? Not me. Certainly not me. Anyway, so at the beginning of the semester, we are asked to get here like a week before everybody else, which is basically around the time you got here, too.
Yeah.
I think...
I was just staying at this is when I was staying at the hotel. That's where I posted my first video.
Like, maybe 2 or 3 days before you got here. So we have our coordinators, which in the hierarchy of the whole Resis thing, it's Leti, who's our coordinator, then Borre, who's just like in charge of us, making sure we don't die, or I don't know. I don't know what else he does. And then there's the RAs. Yeah. And basically, I didn't have a roommate because the last semesters, all my roommates left. They didn't even meet me. They just left. They didn't like it here. I think I told you about it.
Yeah,
like,
you did.
The last semester before, the one before this one, I was supposed to have like one roommate. Then she stayed here for like 3 days, and she said, "No, I'm out."
Did she leave Upayep, or did she just?
She left Upayep.
Oh dang!
She grabbed her things and left.
I'm out of here.
And not even all of her things, because I was left with her like a fan and like the hamper, the clothes hamper that I gave you. That she left it. Our trash can. She left it.
Word. Oh really?
She did. That's not mine. She left it.
Funny. And I plan on leaving some of my stuff too.
I'm just collecting. I'm collecting things all over.
Word.
So I had a meeting with Leti because she said that us as RAs are not supposed to, we're not allowed to be alone. We're supposed to have roommates.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's fine, but
it's an interesting rule though. Okay.
And she gave me like 3 options, and actually one of the options was Brinley. Another was you, and another, I think 2 more girls, but like really young, fresh out of high school, and from, I think like maybe 3 or 4 states away.
Nice.
And I looked.
Sorry, Brinley.
Sorry, Brinley. You snooze, you lose.
You literally. Shout out to Brinley.
Shout out to Brinley.
She's the one. There was a video where she's like La Güera.
Yeah, she wrote us a text or something. She said, "Love you."
Is that's what did?
She did it.
I had supervision the other day on Monday, and she like was in and out.
Did they see it?
Yeah, he saw her because she was coming in and out putting the yogurt in the fridge, which is funny. But yeah, so you picked.
I looked at the list and like Letty told me what majors they were in and everything. And I looked at the list and I said, you know what sold me? Like the thing that I was like, this is it. She told me your age and your major, and I was like, this is it.
Word.
This is the one.
His same age, and then it said social work, right?
It did say social work.
But my background, where I got my bachelor's in was psychology. And
which is my major.
So we have the same age, background in psychology, and then we're both a little type A.
A little.
I was being nice.
A little bit.
Yeah. So I think it's worked out pretty good.
I think it has.
Yeah, it's been cute. Which is why it's gonna make it so hard when we leave. But yeah, so that's kind of what we do in a week. This is our life, and this is why I'm not ready to leave, because I really like my life here. What else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we talked about all we did during the week, but it's basically the same thing. Like, our schedules are basically the same. Yeah. Nothing really changes. And when it does, it messes with our lives.
Literally. I mean, not having Capacis today, like, was kind of okay, because it was like a change of scenery. But for the most part, like, I set my schedule a certain way because it needs to stay that way. And I told Owen.
And I'm type A.
Yeah, I said I'm just a little type A. And then I told Owen the other day, I was like, you have to give me an update, or you have to like let me know when you're gonna call me, because if you call me,
you need to RSVP.
I need to put in the phone call in my calendar. Or at least, because if not, then I'm normally just calling people at the end of the night. But he's asleep by then.
But that's usually what we do.
Yeah. That's it. That's the week.
That's our week.
And that's a wrap. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.